Yes, people, I'm here today and we're here to discuss Liverpool versus Newcastle. In my opinions, they're not the greatest. It was a boring game for me, but for the neutrals, it was fun. 2-2 draw, 4 goals in the game, and we literally scraped it by last minute penalty from Victor Munoz's attack in the box. And Lewis Hall played great, but that tiny mistake costed Newcastle. And if it wasn't for that, we would be on 0 points. First game of the season, which would have not have been a great start. In hindsight, we can look at it now and say that a 2-2 draw is probably a fair result. I do think we could have won the game. We did have quite a few chances, but we could not actually find that final pass or completion to actually put the ball into the net. But highlight for me, Victor Munoz coming on showed me that he could be an integral player at some point in the season once he gets match fit and got more Premier League minutes. There is a player in him. But for me, I feel like there's a gaping hole in the midfield, and that would be we need a DM. I'm watching Brentford pick up Sangare for like 25 million euros or 25 million pounds, however they done it, and play for Brentford and having the game of his life, literally balling out. And we've got someone like Gravenberch who's passing the ball away when there's literally 4 players in front of him. Szoboszlai to the right, players to the left he could have played in. For some reason, he passes it to the Newcastle player, and then they break away on a counter attack and actually end up scoring, which is pissing me off. We literally have no defensive midfielder that can actually stop passes from going through to our defense. Then we had Van Dijk. For me, was a bit too much ball watching. He was jockeying a lot like he normally does, but for some reason never puts a foot in at the last moment. If you're gonna jockey to put a player off, you've got to put a foot in there sometimes. You can't just watch the player the whole time. And in both situations when they scored, that is what happened as well. But we did give the ball away also. Szoboszlai's penalty was beautiful. That was amazing. Put it in, top bins, how he should done. I know people were moaning saying, "Oh, why can't Isak take it?" No, because he had a very bad game. He did not play well. Just like the pressure of St. James's Park got to him. So that wasn't great. Wirtz got hooked off. I think it was 60th or 7th minute. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong as well. Did try to influence the game, but it just wasn't working, man. I think the passes he was doing to Kirkes and Frimpong, when they can't even put the ball in the box in a space where some of our players can get on the edge of it. So that wasn't looking good either. We have 2 fullbacks who can't pick out a final pass or can't even put a good delivery in the box, which is obviously irritating me as well. So there's a lot of things to go through. You can see Iraola was a bit stressed on the sideline thinking, what the hell is going on here? But I think he probably knows now that we definitely need a DM. So there are news coming out, but I think we'll talk about that in another video of us getting DMs and stuff like that. But that is the main thing that I take away from that game against Newcastle is we definitely need a defensive midfielder. The worst thing could happen, we could have lost. It didn't happen. So I know some people who I've spoken to would say, yeah, they would have taken a draw in the first game. Or a win for me would be perfect because you got Man City scoring last minute winners, Arsenal winning comfortably. This game showed me that we are not going to be title challengers with this current squad at the moment. A lot of things would have to change, literally, if we're going to actually become title challengers in this. So that's my opinion on that. But as long as we can keep some players fit and maybe improve onto the next game, because I know the next game we got is Nottingham Forest. So I'm looking. We need to get a W. We can't fall any more behind than we are at the moment. I know it's 2 points, and there's a long season ahead. I just don't want to be like 10, 15 games in and like 6 or 7 points behind, like top 4 or even like first or second place. I think the earlier the better in the season that we're close to the top teams, the better for us going on in the league. So we'll take it from there. My standout player on that day would have to be Victor Munoz for me. Came on the right on ring and did well. Tried to do a bit of stuff by himself, which was working. Put a few crosses in the box, which was different from the first half because we had Rio. Rio is definitely not a right winger, man. I want everything. I wish nothing but the best for the young boy playing there, man. But boy, I don't know if the players didn't want to play down his side or anything. But he seems to keep on getting the ball, wanting to do a step over or body feint or something before passing it. I think he just needs to be sit back, relax, go back into training, and just learn how to literally just do a 1-2 and then move off. You don't always have to do a skill when you get the ball to showboat. We know you have it. It's better. It's a learning curve for him as well. He's still young, but at the moment now, it's in Premier League games. They're very crucial for us to be moving up table, picking up points, guaranteeing Champions League for next year, or even maybe doing a title challenge if push comes to shove. But yeah, he needs to improve on his dribbling when it comes into dangerous areas. It can't always be showboat first and then pass. It has to be straight and direct wing play, pass and move. If the wing is not doing it, speak. If the fullback's not doing it, speak to them and say, you know what, let's do the 1-2 more often. My voice cracked there. Let's do the 1-2 more often, and then we can get around the defense. I don't even think there was any underlapping in the game from the fullback. It's always on the outside, always on the outside. It was too easy. So I think we need to change it up, but maybe we'll get used to Irola's football at the time. But Rio didn't have the greatest performances, which I really want. I think we need to get a right winger in the team. I think if we get Barcola in, Rio should deputize Barcola. But I still think we should keep Gakpo. I don't want to sell him. You saw that beautiful goal from him. I have to say this, a lot of fans wanted Gakpo out of the club before the season even started, and I don't think we should sell him. He's our crucial player. Look at today. He got us a goal. He will always get us a goal. He's got that goal threat. The goal was beautiful outside the box into the bottom corner. You can't hit them more sweeter than that, and that was a good goal from Gakpo there. So that's why I don't think we should sell him, because if we get Gakpo out of the team, who's going to pick up the goals? Is Barcola going to come in and start doing everything in scoring, picking up goals straight away? We don't know that yet. Isak doesn't look like he's firing, but he might do, because I don't know what was going on. He looks better than last year, but we need to fix up, maybe create him some more space or put more crosses in the box for him to score. We have Wirtz, who's meant to be the creative 10. He did try to do his bits and bobs there, did create chances and stuff like that, but we just couldn't find a way to beat Newcastle's defense because they were solid. I thought this Newcastle team, in my opinion, was not going to be the greatest. I thought it was for the first game of the season, I thought it would be great for us to play them, but I was wrong. Sometimes football goes different ways, and I was wrong in that way. Newcastle actually looked like a decent side with their manager. They got a few good young talents, and they're signing more players to come. So big up Newcastle. They did very well. But the goals were taken from Gakpo and Szoboszlai. Great finish. I think we should move on from there. The defending needs to stop leaking in goals. That's the one thing we need to do. Their counter-attack goals was just ridiculous. We need to try and stop that. Those are the ones we need to try to stop. And hopefully at Nottingham Forest, the next game, we can get that out. Get the rust off and back into it. But we need to sign Barcola before Nottingham Forest. Not saying he's going to play. We need to get rid of that. And then also after that, we also need to get a DM. Most importantly, a DM. I think our centre-back options are okay. But a defensive midfielder is what we need to break and stop play. We need to get that in the club. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to try upload more videos throughout the week. I might be doing a live tomorrow as well. But yeah, hope you guys are doing okay. And us, Liverpool, we need to do better and Nottingham Forest, because we cannot fall behind these teams. Because out of all the big teams, even Chelsea are looking well, beating Fulham, scoring goals, and that's what we're missing. We need goal scorers in our team. But yeah, you guys have a good day, man, and peace out.